Hans van der Veeren since 1982, and the reason it's been held that long is because it is so challenging to break. Rather, sharing a name with the great middle distance athlete back in the day, the first South African to run a sub 4-minute mile was named De Villiers Lamprecht, and I wonder if he is a member of his family. Marcel Brits, another athlete looking for a medal in this race. Jack Malachlela and Bertus van der Linde lines up for Athletics Central Northwest. There they are in your picture. 15 guys going for it here. 3 medals on the line in the boys under 19 1500 meters. The record, the national record, as Temba said, held by Hans van der Veeren since 1982, and the reason it's been held that long is because it is so challenging to break. 3:42.92. That's world class these days. Can you imagine how fast that was back in Hans van der Veeren's days? As we wait for the start of this under 18 1500 meter final, about 2 minutes to go according to our schedule. We've seen all sorts of races here, and we've only had 3 1500 meter finals so far. We've had one athlete storming clear of the field. We've had 2 guys sprinting down the line, and we've had the young lady Lumari Duplessis doing everything she could to break everybody else in that 1500 meter women's under 18 race, but just didn't have it in the end. Kiona Robinson timing it really well and coming through for Central Gauteng Athletics to secure that gold medal. And it looks like we're ready to go now in this under 18 boys 1500 meter final. Expect a fast start here. A lot of these athletes would have trained for a long time for this race. This could be the pinnacle of their season. Those of them who are no longer in high school, this will be the pinnacle of their season. And for those who are still in high school, will probably have a chance later this season to compete at the National High Schools Championships. Taking the lead there from Gauteng North. Gauteng North always willing to push the pace in these middle distance races. That's Rico Kutsa, who's taken the lead in the early stages of this race. And just behind him, Marcel Brits. These two race against each other a lot. They know each other well. And setting the pace now in this boys under 18 1500 meters. We'll see the time, the split as they go through 400 meters. It does look like it's quick. 64 seconds is what you're looking for a 4-minute performance, and they go through there in around 59. This is lightning quick. I'm not sure if Rico Kutz is going to be able to maintain this pace. On his shoulder, Marcel Brits is the only athlete at this stage who's able to stick with him. The two of them just got 3 or 4 meters now on the rest of this lineup, but the pace is super quick. Rico Kutsa pushing things very hard at the front of this pack, and the pace that he's running at is something close to the national record of 3:42. It'll be absolutely shocking if that gets broken today. He's going to have to run out of his socks over the next 3 laps, and it does look like the pace seems to be slowing a little bit, but it's still Rico Kutsa after taking up the pace in the early stages of this race, managing to hold off the rest of the field at this stage, which is not surprising considering how fast that pace was over the first lap. Kutsa obviously deciding that's the kind of race he wants to run, and now he sees the lead for the first time in this race, and that looks like Neo Motai from Central Gauteng Athletics moving to the front of this pack. He still has Rico Kutsa and Marcel Brits just behind him, but Neo Motai doing really well to not only join these two guys up front, but he moves straight past them into the lead. We're on the second last lap of this 1500 meter race, and it has slowed a bit, so we won't be seeing a national record here today, but expect a very quick last 200 or 300 meters. And Rico Kutsa in third position, looking very comfortable considering how hard he started this race. And we'll see which of these boys can come out on top At this stage looking likely that they are going to be our 3 medalists, although there are some guys still in contention just behind them. And it is Rico Kutsa, Marcel Brits and Nyo Motai, who has now slipped back into 3rd position. Kutsa in 2nd, Marcel Brits leads as they hit 200 meters to go. And it's really starting to work on these athletes now, that early pace that was set, as the rest of the field starts to claw their way back in. And who's going to be able to hold on here between Rico Kutsa and Marcel Brits. And this is coming down to a very, very quick finish. It's Marcel Brits who's managed to tear away from the rest of the field. He sat back for the early stages of this race, let Rico Kutsa do the hard work, and conserving that energy. You can see the benefits of that now as he clocks 3:55.24, taking that win comfortably in the end.
Beautiful running there from Marcel, very patient.